William Thomas Worth thought he was being smart. She wasn't some 22-year-old bikini-clad hussy. She was a 40-year-old, middle-aged, modest-looking woman. So throughout their relationship, he ended up sending her 1 million pesos or $18,000 because he thought she was a safe bet. Then one day his world came crashing down when he found out that she was lying. He snapped and she ended up in a water drum. So let me tell you a little bit about Thomas Worth. He was living in Bacoor, Cavite. Just to give you an idea, Bacoor is not Dumaguete with beautiful white sand beaches. It's not Bohol with untouched natural beauty. Bacoor, Cavite is traffic, floods, and concrete. The only wildlife you're gonna see in Bacoor, Cavite are rats and cockroaches. So in other words, expats don't go to Bacoor, Cavite. They end up in Bacoor, Cavite. If someone is living in Bacoor, Cavite as an expat in the Philippines, chances are he's not rich. I actually had to live near there for a while until I am where I am now. So suffice it to say that this guy was not rolling in dough, which is why $18,000 is not chump change to him. And losing that much to a scam must have been devastating for him. So what happened? He met Mila Los online like most of us do. Not flashy, probably had a nice smile, very modest looking, and like many guys do, he ends up sending her money. Who knows, maybe for medicine, for repairs, whatever. But she assured him that she was single and did not have children. So that's why he figured, okay, she's safe. No kids, no husband who could come back later and file a case against him for adultery. Yes, adultery is a crime in the Philippines. So that's probably why he felt so safe. So for this guy, he had a modest pension, probably a modest retirement. He figured, why not? I could spend the next 10 years with her. We'll live together as a couple and it'll work out just fine. Until the police reports aren't exactly clear on what happened. Maybe he saw a message on her phone. Maybe a neighbor spilled the beans, because that's what neighbors do here. Marites or chismes is big here. But somehow he found out that not only was she actually married, but she had a 21-year-old son. So I imagine the confrontation probably went something like this. You're married? You didn't tell me you were married. Oh no, that's my ex. Then why is he calling you babe on your phone? And you have a son? Oh, no, he's just like my son. He's a family friend. Don't BS me. I know what's going on. Just tell me the truth. Who are these people? Okay, fine. Yes, I'm married and I have a son. Happy now? How could you do this to me? I trusted you. I loved you. I thought we were gonna build a life together. Come on, you know what this is. Get real. You think you're 71. You think I want someone like you? Get a life. What? You heard me. Just shut up and leave. So he snaps, he strangles her, and he puts her in a water drum in the house. Now you can tell that this was a crime of passion because he didn't have an end game. If it had been premeditated, he would have had a way of disposing the body. But it's pretty clear that he strangled her in the heat of passion and that he just put her where he thought she would fit in. So after he hasn't heard from his mother for 3 days, the son becomes suspicious. Now he's still kind of afraid of the man because he didn't know he existed. So the son doesn't go to the house, he goes to the police. The police tell him to go to the house and ask him where she is. So he goes. And of course he makes up a lie. He says, oh, I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't know where she is. But of course the son doesn't believe him because he looks suspicious as hell. And the house is starting to stink because of the decomposing body. So of course the son doesn't believe him. And so the son goes to the police station again. They go to the house and they immediately start searching. They also notice the stench. They find the water drum and there she is, her body decomposing inside a blue water drum somewhere inside the house. Knowing his goose is cooked, he confesses and he's arrested and charged with murder. Here's his mugshot. Now, I'm gonna be honest here. I actually feel a little bad for the guy. Of course, what he did was wrong. No one's saying that, but he gave her everything, and all she gave him in return were lies. This happens a lot to men, unfortunately, who come to the Philippines. Many expats have watched the videos about simping and don't get caught, and so many of us are trained not to fall for the scantily clad bikini model. But a lot of these older women can be just as dangerous. In fact, I would say they are more dangerous because everyone's suspecting the 22-year-old bikini model, but no one is suspecting the mildly heavy-set 45-year-old with thick glasses. So I hope this story serves as a warning to everybody. Age does not equal trustworthiness, and you just need to be diligent. Obviously, the best way to avoid getting scammed is to not send money. Or if you're not sure, you can stop sending money and see how long the affection continues. Guys, I've been doing visas for years, and I can pretty much tell if the relationship is transactional or if it's real. I will just tell you honestly, you cannot buy love. You do not need to lead with your wallet. I know a lot of guys have been trained to think that they have to lead with their wallets because of how they were treated in the Western dating scene. I get it, but it's not like that here. Yes, obviously you're gonna be the man. Traditional marriage is what most women expect. But there's a big difference between traditional marriage and leading with your wallet. Traditional marriage is you're getting married, you're paying the bills, she's taking care of the house, she's cooking, she's serving you, and you're serving her. That's a traditional marriage. A simp is, oh wow, a pretty girl paid attention to me. Let me start sending her money so she sticks around. You don't want to do that. Don't be a simp. So let's say that you've met a lady online, everything seems fine, and you're gonna come meet her for the first time in the Philippines. Here's some red flags you should watch out for to see if she's legit. 1. If she's disappointed because you treated her to coffee and not Wolfgang or Blackbird or some other expensive restaurant in the first date, walk away. If she starts hinting about going on trips to Boracay, walk away. If she's giving you dead-eye you know what I'm talking about, walk away. If she's content to see you spend and not try to mitigate those costs, so for example, she could say, oh baby, we don't have to order, let me cook tonight, or oh, you know, this is really expensive, maybe we should go this way instead. If you don't see her doing anything to try to mitigate your costs and she's acting like you owe her something, then she is a gold digging, she's not in love, she's in business. That being said, if you have met someone that you truly believe in and you want help with her visa to get back to the US, you can book a consultation with me, busybodivisa.com. I've been doing visas for many years. I can help you achieve your American dream. Thank you very much. Have a good day.